Hello everybody, and I'm back, and I'm here with Studio Series Mirage. Here he is. Here is his accessory that I just dropped. And here he is. Yeah, Mirage. I'm going to put a disclaimer on here. This video will have a little bit of negativity in it, just due to the fact that I'm not very enthusiastic about this figure. It's a major disappointment, but I understand why it is the way it is. Now, without further ado, let's get on to the sculpting. The head looks very nicely sculpted. I like that these are actually chess pieces, which is nice. Don't like that. This is one of my gripes about this figure. The skirt pieces. Has a pretty chunky. Has a hard time standing sometimes. Really big backpack. Or it kind of looks flush, but like, I don't know. I like the detailing here. It looks very nice. Another thing I have gripes about. This. Why? Clear plastic on the arms. You know? Like, I would have been fine. I would have been absolutely fine if this was just a solid piece of plastic and they just painted this part black for the windshield. I would have been absolutely fine with that. You know? But no, clear plastic. Alright. Let's compare him to some figures. First one up is Rise of the Beast, Optimus Prime. But yeah, Optimus is quite a lot taller than him. Forgot. Lol. Yeah, Optimus is much taller than him. Forgot. There they are. Mirage is the actual opposite of Optimus. Not a really good robot mode. Great fucking robot mode. Not a good truck mode. Great car mode. Like, they're the exact opposites of each other, which is why I decided to compare them. Except he has less flaws than Mirage. Next up, Studio Series Nightbird. I think they're... No, he's taller than Nightbird. Yeah. Even her robot mode is better than his, in my opinion. And last but not least, Legacy United Animated Bumblebee. Because why not? I really like this figure. He's just my favorite Bumblebee, or one of my favorite Bumblebees anyway. But now let's get on to the nitty gritty. Me complaining about this figure. First, where do I begin? Like I said, I already pointed this out. Clear plastic on the arms. I do not like that. How come you put regular gray plastic for his hand, but you couldn't do the same for the arms? I mean, like, really? Really? I don't know. It feels sturdy though, so I hope it doesn't crack. And I hope it actually lasts pretty long. Alright. Another thing. He has very limited articulation due to these skirt pieces, and I get it, and I get the reason why. I'm pretty sure the reason why anyway is because you can't break up the Porsche logo. Alright? So I'm pretty sure the designers of the toy really couldn't break it up. So if you're gonna get them in any poses, you gotta kind of mess around with these pieces and kind of fiddle them around, right, to get it all fixed so you can kind of pose them. But even then, like, it just looks kind of meh, you know? Like, this looks so weird. I don't know, like, I don't really like it too much, I'm gonna be honest. Head isn't all the way painted. I would have liked him to add more paint on the head. Alright. Yeah. Also, the feet do not feel like a coherent transformation. This is supposed to be a studio series. What is up with the feet transformation? It does not feel like a studio series transformation at all. I don't know. This figure has so many issues, but I think they're very prominent in his transformation. Like, in the way he transforms, it's super stressful. Or not really stressful, but it's not fun. It's not fun. Like, it's not fun to transform him at all. Like, I've been procrastinating making this video for quite some time. And disclaimer real quick. Don't pick up this figure unless you're a collector or you just want an officially licensed Porsche mode for a Transformer. I think those are the only two valid reasons to genuinely pick this figure up, because he's an officially licensed Porsche. Yep, let him fall. He's bad. Right? He's an officially licensed Porsche, so I think it's okay if you get him for that, because he is our first officially licensed Porsche, you know. But, or you just want to collect all the Rise of the Beast Studio series, and go ahead. That's the reason I got him. But honestly, if you're just looking for a Mirage, the mainline Mirage would definitely hands down if you could pick between the two, right? I would recommend the mainline Mirage more than I would recommend this Mirage. But, yeah. I found this guy at Target. Walmart. And, picked him up because I'm like, well, I don't have a mainline, so why not pick this up? But, very disappointed in it. I feel like they butchered this studio series, because Mirage, in my opinion, was arguably like one of the more popular characters out of that movie, and they just butchered his toy. Like it was nothing. They just butchered it. Right. But yeah. Let's get into articulation. He can move his arms out about that much, but if you bring the tire out, you can bring it out even further. But I like to keep the tires in because, one, it looks more movie accurate because the wheels are behind here, right? Two, it just manages to back kibble better than having them like go out to the side like this. It just manages to kibble better, right? So he can bring his arms out. He can bend at the elbow. He can go all the way around. Right. It does get a little obscured by the tire, but if you bring the tire out and you have full range of motion, it's cool. His wrist rotates, which is cool. He does not. Oh, he has an elbow swivel too, or an arm swivel. Right there. That's pretty much it. Head looks up about that far, down about this far, and can rotate to the left that much, and rotate to the right that much. Yeah. Left about, oh wait, I think, no, it can go left that way, about that much, sorry. And right about this much. Very limited in head movement, but that's okay. He does have a waist joint. This is due to transformation, the way he transforms. He can move his legs out about that much. He can move his toes up and down, also due to transformation. He can kick out about this much with the skirt pieces there, but I think if you move the skirt, yeah, the skirt pieces are always going to get in the way in general. He can bend his knees if you just take the skirt pieces out like that, and then just bend them, so you can bend them about that much. Right? He can kick his leg back about that much. That's pretty much it. It's okay. I don't know. This figure's just disappointing. Very, very disappointing Studio Series release. Definitely do expect better from Studio Series. Definitely. Let's get down to transformation, and that's pretty easy. So first you take the tires out, assuming you have it like me, and you know, you just take them out, put them to the back, bring the arms back up, and, you know, just keep them like that. Next thing you want to do is you want to come over here and just bring out the chest pieces, nice and slowly. Come on, I gotta wiggle it out here. It doesn't want to come out. There we go. Okay, take out the chest pieces. Next you want to turn around to the back and get these pieces out. Okay, there we go. Alright. Next thing you want to do, right, and the very next thing you want to do is bring the arms up, because it does make this step a little easier. And then just take this, bring it up, right, and then just, there's a hinge, it's on a double hinge here, and you just kind of completely extend it, like so. So it should look something like that. Next thing you just do is you rotate it all the way around. There we go. Right, and what I like doing at this stage, because I think it makes the rest of the transformation much easier, is I pre-transform the legs. So what you want to do is you just want to swivel this around, right? Come to the doors, just anchor them out, come over here, right? Do that, and then just kind of line everything up for when you do fully transform the legs, right? So, you know, bring this piece here, just don't connect them yet, and then just get this tire and just kind of keep bringing it forward, and it should keep clicking like that. Next thing you want to do is get the foot and just flip it in. That easy. All right, it pretty much keeps these pieces in place a little bit. Do the same on the other side. Flip around, and bring out the door slightly. Get this over here, get this, and then just keep bringing it out. There we go. And just fold that in. There we go. You should have something that looks like this on both sides. Right. Next thing you want to do is come up over here to the arms, right? Or wait, sorry, not the arms. Come over here and just kind of bend everything down. Right, put these up against here and just bend everything down, because it is on a double hinge joint, so kind of just bend it down. And should be able to get this in place. There we go. Just push this part in after you bend it down, and it should just go into place. Next thing you want to do is you want to flip this up, or sorry, not flip it up just yet. Next thing you want to do is go to the torso and just kind of bring it down as you go, right? And just kind of flip this up, slightly connect it, don't fully connect it, not just yet, right? Because what you want to do is you want to bring the arms down. You want to start to maneuver them, because the arms actually become the windshields, right? You just want to kind of slightly do that, and then at the same time you want to bring in the wheels. All right, so while you're doing that, so it just all goes together nicely, right? Line the arms up, and there you go. You got that portion of the car done. Congratulations. Line this back up. Right, there we go. Now you do the exact same on the other side. Keep bringing this joint down, right? Bring this leg up, because this door handle is getting in the way. Meanwhile, you kind of want to just maneuver this all around. Sorry if I don't have good lighting. My fingers are just really big. Oh, man. Alright, and you just do that. Next thing you want to do is you want to make sure this is all nice and in place, right? And next thing you want to do is you want to get both fingers and just kind of tab them in on both sides. Right, just tab it in, There you go. Then all you do next is bring that up fully, and there you go. You got basically the front portion of the car done. Cool. Coolio. Alright. God, I hate this transformation. Next thing you want to do is just rotate these doors around like so. Alright. And then just kind of tab them in. Because they do tab in, it's just... This entire thing is so fiddly. Oh, God, this is like one of the worst transformers ever. Alright. Alright, and just kind of start to tab it in. There we go. Just, it should look like that when you tab this door in. And then, I don't think I showed you guys this part, but there's a little thing right here that goes inside here. Just kind of, without trying to untab the door, put it in. There we go. Alright, and then you just kind of line this back up. Alright, there we go. Do the exact same process on this side. Rotate door without moving the leg, because this entire transformer is the most fiddly thing in the world, apparently. Oh, Lord, why does it gotta be this transformation? Hasbro really couldn't have come up with something better. I don't know. Like, I know the design team worked their hardest on this, and I'm sure they did. But man, this transformer is just not it. I really don't recommend it. Alright, there we go. Got that tapped in. Tap this in. Come on, just tab in. There we go. Don't fight me today, please. Alright, next thing you want to do is just connect these, because it makes things easier to connect. Alright. Cool. You should have something that looks like that. Nice. There we go. Okay. If you have something like that looks like that, cool. That's how it's supposed to look. Honestly, it's such a hassle. I'm probably just going to keep this guy on my shelf. So the next thing you want to do is you want to come over to the back piece and you just want to gently bring it back like so. Keep this front portion up. Don't let it go down. Alright. And then you just want to bring this piece down to allow clearance. And then just bring it back up and tab these in, because those two things go down there. Tab this in over here, and then this in over here if it wants to tab in today. Right? I know I said don't let it down, but I felt like I was gonna need to. Oh yeah, this untap, that makes sense. Why it's not going in. By the way, yeah, if any of this untabs, this won't tab in at all. Like if this side was to untab for any reason, this side, then it wouldn't tab in on this side at all. So just make sure you have everything tabbed in, or else it won't tab in at all. And that makes the transformation much more difficult. Because he has a pretty good Porsche mode, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looks gorgeous. It's a gorgeous looking car. Okay, and I'm back, and I've got it back in car mode. Fuck, I hate this figure. Here he is. You can store his weapon in his car mode with these two tabs. Down here, you just kind of slide it in. There. And it goes in nicely. Rolls nicely. Like I said, great car mode. Great car mode. Just wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, I'll be back with comparisons. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed my review of Studio Series Trashcan, aka Studio Series Mirage. Please don't pick this up. It's just a nightmare of a figure, it really is. Robo Mode's cheeks, car mode's amazing! Alright, and I'm back and I am here with some comparisons, and first up is Nightbird, because she's a car too. There they are. Look pretty good together. Next up, I have Optimus Prime. They look very good together too. Just wish he was better as a figure. Great car mode though. And next up for our last comparison will be a Legacy figure. Legacy United animated Bumblebee, because why not? I like him a lot. There they are. Now for my final thoughts on Mirage. This figure I wouldn't get unless you want... I wouldn't get this figure unless you're a collector or you want a Transformer that has an officially licensed Porsche mode. Because honestly, if you're just looking for Mirage, the mainline Mirage will do perfect. The mainline Mirage will do perfect. You don't really need this. But like I said, if you're like me and you're looking for an officially licensed Porsche, and you're a collector of the Rise of the Beast Studio Series, or the Studio Series that are in Rise of the Beast, then yeah, pick them up. But honestly, as a figure, like as a car, great. As a figure, not very good. Has a lot of issues, and I can understand, because I can understand why it has so many issues. But overall, like I said, wouldn't pick it up unless, I wouldn't recommend anybody pick it up unless you're a collector or you just want an officially licensed Transformer that turns into a Porsche, right? Like an officially licensed Porsche Transformer. But with that said, that's all I gotta say. Pick it up if you want. You use your money how you wish. This is just simply my opinion. You do with it as you wish. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And ring the notification bell up top. Anyway, without further ado, I'm signing out. See you later.